There are more than 80 code violations on file at properties owned and operated by the Syracuse Housing Authority. Good evening. I'm Matt Mulcahy.
And I'm Megan Coleman. That's according to new records obtained from the City Hall by the NBC3 I-Team. The Housing Authority under fire in recent weeks after the pausing of the Children Rising Center project, with Syracuse Mayor Ben Walsh worried the current Housing Authority leadership team doesn't have the capacity to carry out the transformation of the East Adams neighborhood. Since then, we've been bringing to light concerns for people who live in public housing in some of the nation's poorest zip codes. Many complain of issues with elevators, hot water, and the list goes on. Tonight, I-Team investigative reporter Mary Keeler continues to peel back the layers on the agency's operations.
The City of Syracuse's Division of Code Enforcement exists for a simple purpose.
All city residents deserve safe and healthy housing.
That includes at least 2,500 units of public housing either owned or operated by the Syracuse Housing Authority. Records obtained by the I-Team show more than 80 open code violations. Some even date back to 2020. Records show broken windows, heat issues, and replacements needed for appliances and getting rid of mold.
There are others that are a little bit more serious, like elevators not functioning properly, hot water. So there are some that maybe impact more than just an individual dwelling unit or a couple of different individual dwelling units.
Who pays the bill for the citations?
Well, all violations, if you reach that point of having to go to court or receive an administrative fine, they do get issued to an owner.
One frequent issue the I-Team found in many SHA properties listed, a failure to sign up for the city's regular inspection program. At least 30 come up on the list. Code Enforcement and Zoning Deputy Commissioner Jake Dishaw says certificates of compliance are mandatory and keep properties current on a 3-year inspection cycle.
We're checking common areas, exterior, inside the dwelling units. We're checking certificates for systems within the buildings, whether it's elevator, sprinkler, fire alarm, etc., making sure all those things are up to date. Think of it as like a clean bill of health, almost like a physical.
Dishaw says they will continue to work with the Housing Authority on a path to compliance, reminding anyone living in one of their properties that it's their right to report any issues where they live.
Whether you're, own your home, whether you rent, whether or you're in public housing, it doesn't matter. Everybody deserves to have those minimum standards, and that's what the codes are, and that's what we enforce.
I'm Mary Keeler reporting.
Now, we have reached out to the Syracuse Housing Authority for comment on the status of getting these violations corrected. They tell us late this afternoon there are no outstanding life safety violations, and their priority is a safe and well-maintained living environment.